Anauba chahi lisingani kuntarukna lakpada miyamda yaifa paujil pizare. Ngasidi aikoi anauba chahi lisingani kuntarukki thongjinda leplare. Mikup asina ningsingba kaya migi tawbima lamadi anauba asha kaya ga loinana puduna lakli. Anauba chahi ama haiba ase calendar ki tangadu hongba khak nate. Haukiba kaya amabu pukchil sengni yengba amadi mikup khara khantabagi matamni. Loinana manglomda thazaba amadi minusiga loinana changsingadabani. Manipur gi hauzik yamna luraba mikup asida senglaba iramdam asida ningsingba thoktraba matamdagi leiminaraklaba aikhoi maselgi marakta leiramba amaga lana khanaba awaba amadi leiminariba yelhau furup singi marakta thajanadaba pumnamak adu ariba chahina puduna chatkhiba oirasanu haina thaunijari. Anauba chahi asina aikhoi maselgi marakta amatta oibagi wakhalon furup khudingmaki yaifanaba amana amabu ikai khumnaba amadi chawkhatminaba loinana santi purakpa oirasanu. Anauba chahi lisingani kuntarukna lakpada hotnaruba khudingmak mahai yanba ningliba khudingmak thungba chingnababu thazabana mahut sinba ama oirasanu. Manipurda leiriba yumthong khudingmak Thauzal heiba awaba leitaba amadi ashana thalaba chahiyama oirasanu. Hairiba singasigi mathakta anauba chahiyasina amaga wakhal taminaba punsinaba nungainadaba pumnamak leitaba amaga nushinabagi thongadu hangba oirasanu. Lakliba chahiyasina Manipurasi tangdu leitaba furup maselgi marakta nushinaba nada yektaba chawkhatpa amadi apunbagi oiba saktina mapangal leiba lamdamama oirasanu haina thaunijari. Aikhoi pumnamak amatta oina punsinana chakminaraga lamdam masibu tungda hena mara chetpa amadi nungayai faba lamdamama tungi mirolgi damakta semlamnasi. Pauzenjariba TH Vishwajit Singh MLA Thongju Assembly Constituency.
Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with HEMABATI. First, the headlines. Directorate of Enforcement ED attaches 33.66 crore rupees more assets in alleged investment fraud involving Birla Emporium, Ira Finance and Director Yumnam Irabanta. RTI filed seeking details of utilization of MP Local Area Development Scheme funds of Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angumcha Bimol Akoijam for the year 2024-25. Union Home Minister Amit Shah to hold high-level meeting to review Manipur situation. Manipur Governor, Security Advisor, Chief Secretary, DGP and senior officials to attend the meeting. Transgender activist Malin Thongam files FIR against Kutu citing criminal intimidation, restricting freedom of movement in the Cycling for Peace campaign. And Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker T.H. Setabrata proclaims to adhere to own culture and traditions to protect one's identity. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Directorate of Enforcement ED Imphal Sub-Zonal Office has issued second provisional attachment order PAO attaching assets worth 33.66 crore rupees in connection with alleged large-scale investment fraud involving MS Birla Emporium Private Limited, MS Ira Finance Private Limited and their director Yumnam Irabanta. According to India Today Northeast, an official press release issued on January 1, 2026 mentioned the case relates to alleged cheating of around 5,000 investors in Manipur through an unauthorized investment and deposit scheme operated between 2019 and 2021, promising exorbitant returns but failing to repay the deposited funds. ED initiated the investigation based on an FIR registered by CID, Crime Branch Manipur, under relevant sections of the IPC. The probe revealed that the companies also extended loans to public under a loan against property (LAP) model, during which borrowers' properties were allegedly transferred and registered in the names of directors and staff through sale deeds. The companies reportedly shut down operations in early 2020 without returning investors' money, while properties registered in names of promoters were retained, and the proceeds of crime were used to acquire multiple assets. ED stated that it had earlier provisionally attached movable and immovable properties worth 28.02 crore rupees and filed prosecution complaint before the special PMLA Court of Imphal East on June 6, 2025. Further investigation led to identification of 100 areas inhabited by communities affected by spells of violence for the past 2.5 years. The deliberations at today's meeting and its outcome are likely to set the tone for restarting the political process in the state and restoration of democratic governance as part of the centre's larger goal of achieving peace and accelerating development in the state. Manipur has been under President's rule since February 13, 2025, following the resignation of N. Biren as Chief Minister on February 9 last year. The Parliament has extended President's rule in the state until February 2026. Meanwhile, Lamlai MLA KH Bumcha has expressed confidence that a review meeting called by Union Home Ministry in New Delhi today could pave the way for restoration of popular government in Manipur. The MLA was speaking while attending a Chakan Gangai celebration program at Sawambung, Duigai Panjang. Chief of Duigai Panjang, L. Pogjoklung, former member of Sawambung Jila Parishad, Yumnam Ibungo, President of BJP Lamlai Mandal, L. Sham, along with villagers, attended the program. Speaking further, MLA Bumcha expressed hope that popular government will be restored in the state once normalcy is achieved. He maintained that 70% normalcy has been restored in Manipur and the state can return to full normalcy through collective efforts. He also asserted that internally displaced persons can be resettled only when full normalcy returns in the state and only when there is a popular government in the state. Speaking further, MLA Bumcha expressed confidence of a positive outcome from the review meeting called by Union Ministry of Home Affairs today.
I assembly constituencies the relief camp anile aruena so mugi likhara wale adu nongaragi sidi narakpa elakpa sirakpa kolakpa degi luhung khungdong thorakpa angang unaba thorakpa na singo punota aina igi family amadona koi engsalaga le mayam du da aina hangi hojiki leirigo film sida noina pawe security do thambirage aduga noi yumda handalaga leirasi yabra haibadum hoi leibu mangpiroi hai karigino hai kandadi handaki sakiba koi violence manungduda center ki security forcing sigi moigi behavior aduda neutral oide aduna moina ngapini harasu koi thajade habugumbai amna laibu thiba kharasu moigi wakhalon da leire aduna moi myam duna tang tu leitana leibaise government tu lakoda 70% di sok tore madula matungda hakthing na kanari singdo unadana haminadana wari shara kadunda neba tangtaba santi silakadroti.
Transgender activist Malim Thongam has filed a first information report (FIR) against Committee on Tribal Unity (KOTU) for criminal intimidation, restricting freedom of movement, and for allegedly inciting communal tension. In the FIR that was lodged at Gangpokpi Police Station (OC), Malim Thongam stated that his cycling for Manipur peace expedition from New Delhi to Manipur, covering over 2,300 kilometers, was carried out with the aim to spread message of peace, communal harmony and for normalcy in Manipur. Malim also clarified that the expedition was peaceful and non-political, while alleging that KOTU on December 17 issued warning against entering or passing through Gangpokpi district. Malim Thongam asserted that the warning from KOTU constituted direct threat to life and physical safety, and it also restricted free movement on National Highway number 2, thus violating fundamental right of free movement under Article 19 of Constitution of India. Malintongam has filed a FIR against Kutu under Section 196 under BNS for promoting enmity between different groups on grounds of religion, race, place of birth, residence, language, and under Section 351 for criminal intimidation, and also Section 126 and Section 353 for wrongful restraint and public mischief. Malintongam, along with members of Yaifa Nupilup, Maibakul Meirapaibi, Leisna Women's Welfare Association, Queringay Maning, Queringay Bazar Nupi Marub, Queringay Uramapal Meirapaibi, Advanced Women's Society, Awang Sikmay Meirapaibi, Kuray Kunsam Laikay Apunba Nupilup, Haingang Makhalekay Apunba Meirapaibi, and Konta Women's Reformation and Development Samaj submitted the FIR at Haingang Police Station.
Cycling for Manipur Peace Haiba Journey Aduga Mari Lainana Haukiba December 17 da Aihangna Senapati da Hek Thungbaga Kotugi Kangudagi Haibatare press statement ama Aigi Journey Siga Mari Lainana Kangpopi crossing Taraga Chatpa Yaroi Haibagi Mathakta National Highway Singda Phongna Chathok Chasin Tawada Ai Khaktang Natana Tongan Tongan da Miyoi Kanglok Maruoina Maitai community da Singnaba Adugumdaba press statement ama oiba maramna Aihangna Lairiba Manipur State Police Department ki side tagi Kotugi Mathakta Laukapham Thokpa Chapchaba action sing ado laukat piu haibaga iroina na ngasi asi hangang PS ta laksare harakanda aihangna complaint ama submit tawjabani.
Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker T.H. Satyabrata asserted that as long as people adhere to their own culture and traditions, no one can erase their identity. He made a statement during the state-level Gangai Festival celebration, which is a major post-harvest festival of Kabui community held at Chingmairong Kabui village in Imphal East, organized by state-level Gangai Celebration Committee, Manipur. Wangkai MLA T.H. Arun Kumar, TRCP Regailong President Pouchare Longmei, and Imphal East Additional District Magistrate R.K. Dayananda attended as presidium members. Speaking further, the speaker stressed the need to stop imitating others while neglecting one's own identity, adding that religion is worship that lives in people's hearts according to their will. However, it is unfortunate that hatred and loss of trust have led to chaotic situations. Speaker Satyabrata stated that thinking positively, supporting one another, and working together will strengthen the bonds of love among communities.
Ako'y punamang amaga nungsinana chanana apunba wakanon namaga nolena naiminasi aduga matang-matangi any issue lapo matamda yam free na hainasi aduga ako'y misi nungsina may halakadra na kandi people ki representative nila leijari bakusi kan na waso yaw ka ni miyo bani matamda akang mama na pajala takpide tibida thonga kanda adu soire ada soire adu tawre sindati ko chafaloi ba kana ngom wa phajalo nga han cheba ami ma soiba dum thira nga leiba asoiba ro kaneba adu dang sumbiat ba apo wa khanun ni ta mosi taw taw pami leibak si phansi nungsinasi puna leiminasi hargadi table da phamga ko lesanaga nainabduna di yaroi phil da super kombi go thokta
na magi kenet political log yo pe same amdo loi da ai de hek ba ebeli wa pudin na hanji bolsa bi same amdo tel la tamsuris.
Veteran politician Okram Joy has alleged that the Indian government is attempting to wage a proxy war by manipulating specific groups to secure its own political interests. Speaking at a press conference at his residence in Kakwa regarding the upcoming death anniversary observance of Maharaj Gambhir Singh, slated to be held on January 9, O. Joy asserted that central government has neglected the state's conflict, which is now approaching its third year. He said that India government have no visible intention of reaching a resolution even now. He emphasized that Manipur is suffering severely due to an influx of illegal immigrants from Burma, drawing a stark parallel to the tragic historic event of 7 years devastation that once laid the land to waste. Criticizing the administration's priorities, Joy claimed the government remains obsessed with a Game of Thrones style of power politics while ignoring the ongoing violence that has claimed numerous innocent lives. Reflecting on the legacy of Maharaj Gambhir Singh, he noted that the king ascended the throne following 7 years devastation to lead towards rebuilding of Manipur. In honoring this history and its courageous heroes, Joy urged the public to remain resilient and observed the anniversary with the highest dignity.
Shahi Taret Kontak Bada, Matamdugi Kabobu, Mighty Wapidna, Manipur Kaloraba, Adugumba, Manipur Zinga City, Shahi Taret Kontak Waki, Shelak Misen, Kargi Makuta, a quick contact lady. Masiki Maru Maramdi, Nasi Ladiva, Parva Sarkarna, Manipur Kanna Honati, Manipur Karamina, Tambal Salangani, Karamina, Tambal Gisarka, Malingani, Ito, Mike Donda, owning Jandulay, Maduna, Nasigi, a quick few months you were upon a hand, upon a low way, for Eva for few hours, Mika Sigre, Mika Mangre, Maimli, Makali, the Bukia Legre, Arugimataka, Nasi, sail to give film the Film Jada Mayamama, Langeluba Mayamama, Maim Jangam Dava, I near the Baki Banga, Lady Sigi, Wadi with films here, Masida, Manipur lady, Praja Aquina, Away Bandava, Masatu over the old Mongol, Gadava, Adugis has a Nakoi, Yamatam Naki, Wadi films here, Mastiki, Aquay, Kanova, Honavatavani. Aquay was it, Manipur can buy, Amatan I go fight the, I think you can never, Tatoga, Manipur Kanba. Himalaya Kanba, Ifuru Kanba, Matina Pandam, Oiraga, Manipur Kanaba Hona Patavani.
AVBD and Associates, in association with Department of Transfusion Medicine, Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, Imphal, jointly conducted voluntary blood donation camp and felicitation of dedicated blood donors at RIMS yesterday. The camp was held under the theme, Let's Donate Blood on New Year's Day. Let's stay away from alcohol and drugs, with an aim to promote voluntary blood donation and create awareness about organ donation. The program was attended by RIMS Director Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma, RIMS Medical Superintendent Professor N. Sanjeev Singh, RIMS Department of Transfusion Medicine HOD in charge Dr. Pratima Khoyumthem, RIMS Dean Academics Professor L. Rajesh, and IRE Group of Institutions Principal and DPF Manipur President Dr. Rajiv Kumar Naringbam. Speaking on the occasion, RIMS Director Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma emphasized the importance of voluntary blood donation as a life-saving act and encouraged people, especially the youth, to come forward and donate blood regularly. He added that RIMS Department of Transfusion Medicine is actively working to reduce the gap between blood demand and supply by organizing various blood donation camps across the state. The director further stressed that every donor is a champion and that 1 unit of donated blood can save up to 3 lives. Speakers during the program also highlighted the growing need for organ donation and appealed to the public to pledge for organ donation in order to save lives beyond one's lifetime. As part of the program, an organ donation pledge-taking ceremony were conducted, witnessing participation from donors and attendees. A total of 130 volunteers donated blood during the camp and certificates were distributed to all donors. State Commissioner for Person with Disability SCPD Manipur Vaikom Birahari has asserted that his office is making all possible efforts to ensure benefits to differently abled displaced persons who are currently residing at various relief camps. Speaking to media persons on the sideline of calendar release function, State Commissioner Vaikom Birahari said there are 346 disabled persons residing at various relief camps. Government has enrolled 206 individuals for Unique Disability Card UDID cards, while 96 individuals have been enrolled for CMST Caregiver Allowance Scheme, and they are getting monthly benefit of 1,500 rupees. Aid and appliances have been availed to 168 persons with disability. Speaking further, Birahari appealed public for support in ensuring benefits reach disabled persons under the provisions provided by Persons with Disability Act 2016.
May Kulumberu talked about 2023 round Manipur 346 persons with disability IDP Singchitale. Sigi Manunda 160 at applies CMST ki caregiver allowance harm the listing of 96 eligible Pigre, Alurba, Mitar Omadi, agent home the Sito. Sumaina, State Commission, lay have a say. I am the city calendar functions, calendar citizen, I am the complaint of Boyaba, Paricate of Boyaba, has to calendar citizen.
A fierce gunfight reportedly erupted between suspected KNAB cadres and Manipur-based militant groups at a location situated between Kamjong district's Maringthil and Myanmar's Kabo Valley yesterday. The gunfight reportedly began at around 7:30 a.m. yesterday, and guns and bombs were reportedly involved in the battle. KNAB cadres reportedly launched the attack first with numbers of bombs at the area situated between border pillar number 86 and 87. In the gunfight, 3 cadres of KNAB reportedly sustained injuries, and the gun battle continued till 4:30 in the evening reportedly. Security forces on January 1 neutralized 27 country-made bombs at a safe location near Molngam village area under Thobal Dam police station in Imphal East district. The bombs were detected and subsequently defused following area sanitization operations. Meanwhile, security forces continue intensive search operations and area domination in fringe and vulnerable areas across various districts, leading to recovery of arms and ammunition. On December 31, security forces recovered cache of weapons and explosives from Langdum Nungjain B area under Irilbung police station in Imphal East district. The seized items included one locally made .32 pistol with magazine, one 12-bore SBBL gun, one rifle, 2 number of 36 hand grenades, 135 rounds of ammunition of different calibers, 2 Lathod shells, 4 Pompey shells, 6 magazines of different arms, 3 detonators, 4 7.62 mm charger clips, 1 tube launcher, and 2 Baofeng wireless radio sets. Security forces arrested an active cadre of proscribed KYKL on January 1. The arrested individual has been identified as Tekcham Mani Maitai, alias Jacob, 51, a resident of Wangjing Wangkai in Thobal district, currently staying at Wangkai Ningthim Pukri Mapal, lane number 5, Imphal East district. During the operation, security forces recovered 1 HP keyboard, 1 mobile handset and 1 Aadhaar card from his possession. Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Primetime English News. More news and updates. Frustrated residents of Ayangpali have resorted to extreme steps in their protest, threatening to dig up the road and lay fishing nets to signal their desperation as authorities remain indifferent on the 5th day of the agitation. Led by local Merapaibis and residents from Kurai Thangjam Laikai, Kurai Thodam Laikai and Kurai Chingangbam Laikai, and members of Youth Social Club Information Center and Ayangpali Road Development Committee, the protester blocked the road stretch crossing to condemn its dilapidated state and the government's lack of commitment towards its repair. Speaking to SKTV committee advisor, Thodam Sarat said that this road is a vital lifeline, serving critical landmarks including Jenims, the Imphal East DC Complex, Chief Medical Officer's Office and Porampad Police Station. He noted that despite repeated appeals, their pleas have fallen on deaf ears, leaving the community to deal with worsening dust hazards and hazardous traffic conditions daily. Echoing this sentiment, protester Usham Purnima expressed deep disappointment over the negligence, saying that the road will remain blocked and dismantled if action is not taken. It may be noted that the blockade, which spans from Kurai Lamlongkaitil to the DDK Imphal crossing, has been in effect since December 9, 2025, as the Ayangpali Road Development Committee continues to demand immediate intervention from concerned authorities.
Mari Lenaba, Department Singasida, Aquina, Sabina Hajivasi, Aquimatam Tata Talakadagi, last moment the Yartatana High and BSC, Aquidam Dagina, Aquijingi, Rulesin Crossing, Shiboxi, Aqui, Matam Katana teaching the week in Sisabani, Amangshi, Yamtuina, Loka, Lungs, also Bomili, never singling Amlaqua, Machina Maramueraga, Anto Hekolas had Bogudi, Nambis to Mukasi, Makata, Mr. Church, what it told Maramna, a big Marin Sim Rogazo, or last Hung Tan had Havalo to Bogudi, I call Lambis to Mukasi, something.
President of United People's Front, UPF, Nongthombam Rupachandra, has appealed for public cooperation on the motorcycle rally which will be organized as part of National Reconsolidation Month on January 6. Speaking in this regard at its office in Kaishamtong, Laisum Lerak Machin, Rupachandra said National Reconsolidation Month is being observed each year on the theme Aikoig Amuk Hanna Kuntak Laroisi, and the month-long observance will conclude on January 9. While highlighting the events that were conducted during the National Reconsolidation Month, Rupachandra said the motorcycle rally will be flagged off from Kangla Gate at 10:30 a.m. on January 6 and will be participated by over 500 individuals. A public meeting will also be held at Lamsang Kaithil, followed by another meeting at Nambul, and the rally will further proceed to Moirang and to Kakching Thobal, Ngarian, Lamlong Kaithil and conclude at Manipur College. A public rally will also be organized from Manipur College to Maharaj Gambhir's resting site in Langthabal, and that will mark the end of the National Reconsolidation Month.
Aikoi amuk hana kuntak larois haibi thimjida January gi tang taru 2026 ki numit asida aikoina Kangla dagi motorcycle rally ama chatnanaba akoi siam sajari Imphal East ki Aingam Infraction ki Sengmai duga Lamsang phawraga taw matung Lamsang Kaithel aikoina miyam gi oiba mifam ama pangthokani amuk mafam adudi khongsa ranga matungna longan ba tera kaithel mama phawra matungda koina nam kaithel miyam gi meeting ama pangthokani.
Leimarul Khozegol observed 106th birth anniversary of noted women writer and patriot Takhelambam Thoibi at Maichou Tared Auditorium in Wangkai Yonglan Leirak today. Floral tributes were paid to the photograph of Takhelambam Thoibi to honor her legacy. Speaking at the program, MUP Department of Manipuri Professor W. Kumari and DM College former Principal Professor S.H. Shilaramani recounted her life's works and literary presence in the state. It may be noted that Laikul has been organizing birth anniversaries of three renowned women writers, namely Takhelambam Thoibi, Khaidem Pramodini and Maharaj Kumari Binodini, in a bid to honor women writers of the state and promote their literary works to the general audience. A campfire cum vehicle rededication program was organized by Longmai Part 4 Baptist Church at Longmai Peaceland Playground in Nonay District Headquarters today. The vehicle rededication prayers was led by the church leaders and church elders with the aim to seek blessings from God to protect the vehicles from road accidents. A wall calendar containing work program for Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act Manrega in Thobal District was released today during a function that was held at the Office of District Program Coordinator in Thobal Mani Secretariat Complex. The program was attended by program officers, executive engineer, project officer and training coordinator Manrega. Shamanic art metal band Serpent of Pakhangba is all set to perform in Manipur for the first time. The concert will be held at venue by Els at Luangshangmum tomorrow. Speaking about the concert during a press conference held at Hotel Imolesh in Lambulen today, the founder of the Serpent of Pakhangba and multi-instrumentalist Vishal J. Singh informed that the concert will be organized by Extreme Entertainment. He added that the Serpent of Pakhangba is based on Meitei historical chronicles and various tribal music instruments have been included in the performances. The concert will also witness the performances of other bands such as Innocent Eyes, The Square and others. On the other hand, vocalist of Serpent of Pakhangba Takako Harimaki emphasized on the importance of music. Takako Harimaki, who has studied ancient linguistics of sound and who is a Japanese citizen, expressed similarities between Manipur and Japan on the relevance of dragon worship.
On this weekend, Saturday, We're going to play some didgeridoo. We're going to play mochang. Have one more surprise instrument. Did you get it? Yeah, we're not going to disclose that. We're going to disclose that on the event day. And we also have Varonis plays the drums. His style is combination of tribal music with progressive rock, punk, heavy metal, everything. She does vocals. She also plays an instrument called kazoo. I play guitar, and I also play this instrument called Gwalparia Dotara. Gwalparia is a tribe in Upper Assam. They also have a lot of shamanic roots. I play that instrument, Dotara, and in fact a lot of Manipuri folk musicians as well, they play the same instrument. So it's very hard to explain in words what do we do, how we play. The only way to understand what we do, what we play is to attend our shows, and I hope you guys are going to be there.
Music opens up a lot of things in people and sound, and I study ancient linguistic of sound. So when I'm singing these hymns, I really channel to the atomic bone, to the core, and then singing these songs. So I very, very happy to be on the land of what we call the name for in our singing, and then putting our feet on the land, and it's really honorable and so touching.
Moving on in the sports news. A 12-member Manipur Pencak Silat team left Imphal for participation in the second Khelo India Beach Games 2026 to be held at Gokla Beach, Diu in Daman and Diu from January 5 to 11. The team will take part in tanding seni events at various weight categories. Speaking on a sideline, President of Pencak Silat Association of Manipur, L. Shyam Kumar, expressed confidence that Manipur team will put up great performances in Khelo India Beach Games. Manipur Pencak team had bagged 10 medals in the last edition of the Games. Manipur team has won overall second team runner-up title in the recently concluded 69th National School Games Under 14 Boys Boxing Championship 2025-26 that was held at Guna in Madhya Pradesh from December 26 to 31 last year. In the championship, Oinam Nompok Nganba bagged gold medal in 46 kg category by defeating his opponent from Haryana. Nompok Nganba also won Best Boxer title. Irom Biswas bagged a silver medal in 48 kg category, while Ngantoiba Yenkom won a bronze medal in 38 kg category. A total of 11 boxers and 2 officials took part in the championship. Sanasam Suresh and Nomaitim Raikishan were team coach and team manager of Manipur team. And in the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Lemphale, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 22 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 6 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 97% in the morning and 49% in the evening. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Directorate of Enforcement ED attaches 33.66 crore rupees more assets in alleged investment fraud involving Birla Emporium, Era Finance and Director Yumnam Irabanta. RTI filed seeking details of utilization of MP Local Area Development Scheme funds of Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomcha Bimola Kuijam for the year 2024-25. Union Home Minister Amit Shah to hold high-level meeting to review Manipur situation. Manipur Governor, Security Advisor, Chief Secretary, DGP and senior officials to attend the meeting. Transgender activist Maling Thungang files FIR against Kotu, citing criminal intimidation, restricting freedom of movement in the Cycling for Peace campaign. And Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker T.S. Debrata proclaims to adhere to own culture and traditions to protect one's identity. Now that's all we have for today's Primetime English News. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good night.